Hey, it's Mike. Thanks for tuning back in. Today's Sunday. Yesterday, I got to go up and visit my son with my family. His grandparents were there. It was really cool. And then we went to what was just named the #1 corn maze in America at Treeworgy Family Orchards. Very cool stuff. My daughter, who is almost 13, had a blast. And we enjoyed following her around as she led us through. So, good weekend so far. This is a video response for Baseball Collector Mike. This is my first video response, as a matter of fact, and it's a really good topic. It's what are my hobby pet peeves, and I try to be very, very positive. I'm usually just in my personal life. I'm very, very positive, but there are certainly some things that annoy me. Just like Mike. Mike's videos are very, very positive, but there are things that annoy him. So this is just a part of the hobby. I'm going to go through my list, but I'm curious also, what are your hobby pet peeves, if you share the same as mine? I'm going to try not to cover the same ones that Mike did. I did watch his video a few days ago, so I might have forgotten what some of them are, if they're like my top pet peeves too. So number one is RP, hidden in an eBay listing. RP stands for reprint. It's scammy. It's dumb. I hate that. That's really obnoxious. And I also did a video pretty recently about Topps reprinting their own old cards. And I hate that too. Like, why are you doing that without? And many people commented on that. It says it in tiny little lettering on the back of the card. Yeah, it does. You're right. Good job. The other one is when I've got a bunch from card shows, but one of them is when they write BV on the sticker, which stands for Beckett value or book value. I don't care about Beckett value or book value. All I care about is comps. What can I get this for elsewhere? And I go into a show with cards in mind, and I know what they're valued at generally. And if you are saying you want Beckett value or book value, or you're trying to trick me into buying it by saying BV $100, my price $40, and comps are still at $20, your price really isn't that good. Anyway, now I'm sure that fools plenty of people, but that's scammy. And I know this is capitalism. This is why I could never deal cards. I wouldn't be very good at it. I wouldn't make much of a profit. And it wouldn't be fun. Speaking of dealers, when they say to me, I'm into this for $50, so they can't sell it to me for $30. I don't care what you're into it for. That's meaningless to me. I get that you don't want to sell it for less, but the market right now is $30 for this card that you have priced at $50 and that you paid $50 for, so you're not going to get $70. You're not going to turn a profit unless you hang on to it for a long time. So telling me how much you paid for it doesn't really help when you paid 2021 values for a card that you're trying to offload in late 2022. How about dealers who don't realize that there are collectors out there? Like, they think that they're only dealing to other dealers, and that's the whole market. It's just dealer, 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 dealer. That annoys me. I saw a post in a Facebook group I'm in earlier this morning where somebody posted something about, I don't even remember the details, but he said, how do you go about selling these cards? And a bunch of people commented, I don't sell them, I collect them. And the guy said, well, why are you in this group then? And they said, because we collect these cards that you're trying to sell. And he was surprised that there were collectors in this card Facebook group. I don't know, it's a very strange thing, but it's not as bad as dealers who hate collectors and don't understand why collectors exist and are rude to collectors. Like they think that the only reason to be in this hobby is for investment and to buy and then eventually sell. Dealers who allow you to make offers on eBay, but they're not actually open to offers. I saw a Dwight Gooden Diamond Kings card autographed this morning for $14.99. So I made an offer of $12. Seems reasonable. It's actually a little bit more than I would normally do. That is a 20% discount, which is a lot. but they're also charging $5 for shipping, and they could just throw it in a plain white envelope for $1. So I offered 12, and they rejected it outright. So I offered 14, and they rejected it outright. It's $14.99. Why are you allowing offers if you're not going to accept any offers? As a YouTuber, the rude commenters kills me. I don't mind criticism. If I made a mistake in my video, tell me. I really want to know that. If I missed something, tell me. I really want to know that. But it's the people who say things like anything negative about the video or the card that I'm talking about without anything constructive. Like I just got one on my Ken Griffey Jr. 89 Upper Deck video that talks about how ugly the card is and why would anybody ever want this card. What's the purpose of your comment? Why are you watching this video if you hate that card? Just to hate watch it? I don't see any value in that. If all you have is something negative to say, keep moving. Nobody is forcing you to comment on videos. Nobody is forcing you to spread your negativity, to share your negativity. You don't need to, and you shouldn't. If you have something nice to say or something constructive to say, love to hear it. But don't come at me telling me how terrible this card is or whatever it is that you're talking about. It's dumb. Now, this isn't about dealers or other sellers or anything, but crap patches on cards that are completely meaningless, which is extremely prevalent in the industry right now. You know, this patch is not associated with any player, game, or event. Why is it on this card? What's the meaning of it being on this card? It's pointless. I hate that. And it has devalued meaningful patches from years and years ago. When I see a 2004 patch now, I just assume, because I'm so accustomed to crappy patches, that it's bad. And then I'm surprised when that patch is game worn or game used, whatever type of relic it is. So I think that the junk patch era is making the old patches, the good patches, seem bad. Now, I'm an autograph guy. Sticker autos are... why are we doing sticker autographs? I hate them so much. If you like them, that's great. But they are also devaluing autographs. If you can't get a player to sign a card, just don't have them sign it. And I know a lot of people love having a sticker on the card that it's been autographed, but you're devaluing your own card. They never touch that card. They just touch that sticker. And honestly, stickers look bad. With the hologram, I understand why they have the holograms on there, so they're more difficult to fake or counterfeit, but they just look terrible. You stick this hologram thing on a card, it's bad. That's why I love in-person autos. That's why I love on-card autos. I think I have 2 sticker autos, or maybe even just one. One of them is a Sean Kemp. I just can't let it go. I had an Allen Iverson sticker auto from that same set, and I sold it, and I regret it. So that's it. Go check out Baseball Collector Mike's channel. It's one of my favorites. He's also part of Chasing Cardboard, which is my favorite channel on YouTube. Chasing Cardboard is the best. And Mike, Baseball Collector Mike, I have the same collecting sensibilities as he does, but he's 20 years ahead of me in this collection. I've only been back in the hobby for 2 years, so I'm still in the honeymoon phase, so my hobby pet peeves aren't quite as serious as maybe some others. But Mike, his collection is amazing, and it's really fun watching his videos and seeing the things that he added, and just, it's awesome. It's inspiring to me, somebody who started collecting autographs heavily about a year ago. I didn't even discover his channel until maybe 6 months ago or so. So that's all. Thanks very much for watching. I appreciate it.